Well, I am going to finish this peanut butter cup. I'm wait and see if my how's it going there? Crusty Old Crow here with an unboxing video. An unboxing video that shouldn't have been my first ever unboxing video from this guy, but it is. Should mute that while I survey my own chat. Okay, so Loki Wartooth showed up earlier in the chat. I don't know if you're still there, but good to see you, buddy. My goodness, have we been thinking about you lately? I just got to finish this peanut butter cup. Sorry, guys. I just managed to squeak dinner in right before all of this and get the fam fed. And I don't expect a whole lot there, but I see that we got Loki's here, and of course, Jumper, you're here, and I know you got your airborne, so I know the smile has not yet left your face. And Loki, man, it's good to see you back in action there. We know you had a rough week last week. I get it, man, but it's great to see you here again today. So as I was saying earlier, we got some special guests tuned in today, people whose company I really enjoyed last week. And we had a real good sit down last week. So I'm just going to quickly bounce over to C and make sure that, I've invited those guys to the channel tonight. Of course, I'm talking about Aaron, the toy enhancer, and digital diarrhea. Not digital diarrhea, pardon me. I was just thinking about digital diarrhea as I went through my 788. 3-star Drawl, our good friend Down South 77. The three of us last week got together, sat down for a chat, and we went on for like two hours and a bit. And man, did we ever have a good time. And you know, a lot of chatter came back about us doing it again. Well, we're going to do it again because Aaron just got back from Toylanta. I just got a box that Aaron had sent, and I got to do an unboxing. And I know that 3-star Drawl, he's got quite a few things to celebrate today. So I want to make sure that we did this right and we brought this back, guys. So I'm going to quickly bounce over to the chat. Hey, Son of Crayon Slayer, welcome. Thanks very much. The things are going well. We got lots to celebrate today. Loki got all his pre-orders. Yeah, even Big Boa and the Viper, which you guys know how I kind of feel about the Techno Viper now, but I am excited. My pre-orders I have on standby are Quick Kick and the 60th anniversary and whatchamacallit, you're going to see that soon. And there we go. We got Aaron on.
What's up, guys?
Good to see
How you doing,
buddy?
Crow?
Good, buddy. Good.
You can hear me okay?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Sorry I was late. I was trying to catch you backstage. I didn't realize how late it was.
Oh, that's okay, man. I would have stalled these fine. Oh, 10 people. A little longer.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah. Crimson Vader in the chat. Loki's here cheering us on, as is Bobby Wold.
What's up, Loki? Bobby Wold.
My jumper buddy, Roman Graham. Now, I did get a message from down south. Sorry, pardon me. 3-star Drawl.
I know he's busy right now.
He is, man. He's like a kid in a toy store for some reason.
Yeah, everybody got their Joes except me.
Me too, buddy. But I did get my call today. Did you at least get a call?
Yeah, they should be here tomorrow. So
okay.
And then it'll be off. It'll be off to Review World.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's where our Southern friend really wants to go today. I started watching.
I know he's been waiting for it. He said he's been like what's his name in that movie in the chicken coop, you know? Mm-hmm. He's like itching. He's itching, man. I gotta do a Joe review.
Yeah,
I gotta get one in. We ain't had Joes in a while. What's up with that, Hasbro?
You could smell the anticipation over here from Europe as far as new Joes and want, right?
I mean, come on, plan that out to like we get, like maybe 2 a month at least or something,
Yeah.
Don't let us hang for 4 months without one.
Well, I mean, it caught everybody off guard, right? I think everybody was ready for new Joes. I don't think anybody was ready for, oh, by the way, we're dropping basically a wave and a half within a 3-week span or something, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah. Maximilian
I'm going
Studios.
through my phone, and I'm going to bring up the chat real quick.
Yeah. They're going to see a lot of the palm of our hands and fingertips as we're both working off our phones today, I guess. But yeah, for those of you in the chat, welcome. There's 11 of you there, guys. If you don't mind just hitting that like, that'd be great. It's a great way to support us getting together and doing these things. And we appreciate the last time we did this, the positive feedback we got from that. I think I was just as eager as anybody else to do this again, right?
Me too, buddy. When you hit me up today and you told me you got that, I was like, oh man, I'm so glad. I can't wait for you to open it.
Oh yeah, man. And I think you, between that and if 3-Star does come on here, I'm sure he's got some things to fill us in on. And then you've got the whole Toylanta experience, and you've let me in on some stuff. And I know you're probably not going to tell everything right now, but you can at least cover some things you were doing.
I do. I have some cool things to show you guys.
Perfect. And Bobby Wold in there. Yeah, we talked about Metalhead. Yeah, Bobby, you know I got opinions on Metalhead. I'll share it another time. But as cool as he looks, here comes somebody even cooler. Guys, there we go.
What's up, DS77?
What's happening, fellas? How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing good, buddy. Good to see you.
Good
to be here. Buddy. Yeah, good to be here. I wasn't expecting this tonight. I was trying to get a bunch of stuff finished up, and on top of not really feeling great, so I was kind of rushing. I had to throw down something to eat, man, because you won't like me when I'm hungry.
like a violent Betty White.
Yes, a quarterback flattening Betty White.
There you go. Hey, so yeah, no, I appreciate you showing up tonight. Like I said, when I talked to both of you guys, we'll keep this under an hour, as Aaron pointed out. 9 o'clock, guys. I'd like it if everybody that is in the chat just kind of helps steamroll into Punk's stream tonight. If that is that still the right time for that, Aaron?
Yes. 9 o'clock every Monday. That's when everyone climbs over to a Punk with Toys, and I just didn't want to bump into his time. Didn't want him to worry about it. I'm still trying to get my chat to pop up. I think I'm gonna bring it up on the computer. If you guys get any kind of crazy feedback, let me know.
Okay, yeah, and I'm gonna say hi to Andrew Goen. Chinese New Year slow down February. He's definitely over. Right on. The Vamps, hashtag Vamp Spam. Right. You want to speak to a little bit of Vamp Spam or what?
About the Vamp?
About down south, hashtag Vamp Spam. There, you were coining that the other day.
Oh
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't coin it, but I sure have spread it. I redid my room and stuff behind me, so you can see my main cabinet back there. I made some Vamp Spam the centerpiece, so
right
at the top.
Yeah, and I think everybody's doing the same thing. If you have a Vamp, you're still not overplaying with it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a can of Spam up there.
I love the little can of Spam set out in front of yours. I gotta go get a can of Spam so I can do that.
Tell you what I want to do is once I finish that Spam or get another can, I want to cut the label out of it and make a bumper.
That'd be awesome.
I think that's a video in its own right, man. You guys share that. Yeah, right on. So guys, I think each of us has something to share today. Like I said, I want us to go on to Bobby's thing, but of the three of us, there's one guy here who's got some good new impressions of the first wave. We know you're itching to do your own videos on them, man, but any quick thoughts really quickly before we talk about Toylanta for a bit?
No, they just got here this afternoon, and like I said, I was homesick today, and I've only opened two so far. So I've still got this guy and this guy to go.
Nice.
If I don't drop them and knock myself out with them first. Yeah, so I've done a video on Techno Viper, and I did one on Metalhead that's gonna be going public here, and by the time we're done, it'll be on. So after Punk or tomorrow, check it out if you guys want. I'm thoroughly impressed with Metalhead. I'm seeing a lot of people say that they didn't like him.
Mhm.
There's only one knock against Metalhead that I can find, and this was a character that I hated. So he's good.
Yeah. You know, that I agree. Metalhead was one of those ones. Welcome back, Aaron. You exploratory devil.
Big thumbs.
Straight up. But yeah, Metalhead is one of the ones where it's that harness and rockets that just don't add up to me. I'm like, I picture that guy firing once and then splattering himself 9 different ways against a wall. So, but
I don't think he's going to fit in. I don't think he's going to fit into your tactical talks. You're just going to have to skip over him.
Yeah, he's one of the ones where you just got to respect the creativity, I'm sure.
Yeah, they had some good drugs floating around Hasbro in the late 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, and one of their greatest creations is one of Loki's favorites, Big Boa. Big Boa's awesome. Don't you like
That's
him?
one of my favorites too, I'd have to say. I was hyped for Techno Viper. Man, I can't wait to get my hands on the Boa, baby.
I was not going to order Big Boa until I saw him on the live stream when they showed him. I was actually, I was going to skip Big Boa and Metalhead, and I wound up getting them both. And like I said, man, Metalhead's pretty sweet.
Is he? You've already dipped into that one, huh?
The Metalhead, somebody showed me some, was mentioning, I think it was Bobby, sent me a message about Metalhead, and look at that. There you go. I'm going to quickly just give you the screen for a sec there, man. We'll go here. Solo layout. There you go.
Bang, 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 bang.
They said he fit in really well with that 788 fire team and that whole hiss look. Yeah. So
he will. Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He will. He's the red is a little off, of course, but I mean, yeah, he's gonna look good with them.
Yeah, and that alone is kind of why I want him. Is like at least there's that. Maybe I don't have to have those missile effects going. But
yeah, that is my only knock against the figure is the top missiles. They will not fit in the launcher without the blast effects. They're too big, and I've seen people trim them down to make them fit, but I ain't doing that. The small ones on the legs will fit in, but they're really loose. So you got to be careful with him. If he falls off the shelf, like you're gonna lose some stuff if it's all like that.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm wondering is like, okay, I'm thinking about the back blast of those rockets going off. Like we have the effect going forward. Where's all the blast effect that goes backwards? That stuff.
You can port them. You can port them to the back.
Yeah, can you? Okay, good. Because I'm like, this thing should look like a tree by the time it's on fire and everything, right?
Yeah, you can, but the thing is, and in the video I did on him, I talked about it, is you can do it, but if you really want to do it, you need another set of the blast effects, or and trim the peg off where the missile fits on so it doesn't come out into the little nub, and you could have flame out the back and out the front. It will fit.
Nice.
Well, I'll get them in hands. Aaron, you said you haven't gotten them yet either, eh?
I haven't. I was supposed to get them today. I don't have them. They're not here yet, and I mean it's already 8. It says that sometimes stuff does come right before 10 occasionally, but I doubt it. I'll probably get it tomorrow. It's on some dude's truck that didn't make it to me.
He didn't feel like stopping and getting out.
It always happens. I'm always a day or 2 late, no matter what. I don't care. I'm not in no rush.
Well, I was talking about playing the shell game with the pre-orders on these, where I canceled them here and ordered them here, and did that a couple times. Yeah. If I'd have never canceled my Amazon order, because Amazon didn't change the dates on them until like the very last second, I probably would have had them Saturday. or
Yeah.
yesterday, but they never moved their dates up. So who knows, man, the way they do their distribution.
I know. Well, here's the thing. I was supposed to have a few Sunday from Amazon, and they never did show. I thought they'd show today, and again they didn't show. I was like, oh man,
That's so disappointing.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, I'm not gonna let it bug me. I've been through, man. I don't care. I'm not trying to rush these reviews when they come. Yeah, Girl,
That's my
me.
face. That's my face when they do that
like,
shit.
don't lie, Aaron. Don't lie.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to
I'm
lie.
here for you.
My grumpy bear.
Yeah. Yeah, no, GameStop for me, they had warehouse distribution control measures in play that all the pre-orders were being honored. It was just going to be over a period of a couple of weeks in some weird order. So I got the call today on Quick Kick Airborne and 60th anniversary. I'll pick most of those up Thursday, but I'm also, man, I'm wheeling and dealing for used figures, and I've got some really good guys out there. I was talking to Hush TV today. It looks like he's hooking me up. So I'm kind of relieved there's so much confusion about these pre-orders. So I can kind of just sit there and say, well, everybody understands. You play it day by day with Hasbro now.
Yeah. No predictability.
None. Yeah, it would be nice if they had just a bit by now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought I had it figured out with the whole just order everything that's not exclusive to Pulse from Amazon, but they tricked me, damn it.
Yeah. And how unfriendly is that to do that to the consumers where you're like, yeah, we'll give you everything you want, but we're going to do it where you get a hit, like not like a Christmas morning hit instead of a weekly hit kind of deal,
Yeah, if they're gonna jack around with the pre-orders, because we all know, I mean, and they put it on the site now that they move up, they can move back, whatever. So we expect that, but I pretty much at this point expect everything to move up a month. But if they're gonna do it, they need to do it for all the retailers. No more of this BBTS getting a figure 6 weeks before anybody, Amazon shipping something that's not an Amazon exclusive 6 weeks before anybody. They need to street date them and stick to it, or don't.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's no need to
Mark.
dump us like that. With 8 figures or whatever, all that nonsense at once. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
and by not balancing it, you're just enticing that scalpers market to do unreasonable things, right? So,
oh yeah, I didn't get Quick Kick. I ordered him from Entertainment Earth. When this wave was announced, the only 2 I really wanted were Airborne and Techno Viper. But I ordered stuff at EE for Christmas, and I needed one more thing to get their free shipping because that's the only way you can get it with them. So I ordered Quick Kick through them, and he's processing, but I've been charged for him, but he hadn't been shipped yet. So I don't know when he's going to show up. I don't really care as long as he gets here.
Did you see that Quick Kick was one of the ones on the house that's sold out at Hasbro right now?
Is he?
Yeah.
No, I did not. It must be the Fudgy Bar.
It was Boa showing sold out for a while, and then he's back up there, and now on the Hasbro ad, it's Quick Kick who is showing sold out. I've been anticipating Quick Kick because I want him, Bazooka, and Alpine. I'm gonna have a specific shelf just for them when they're finally here, and
yeah, can't wait to put them together.
Yeah, that's my threesome team there.
That's the fun I've been having, is rearranging shelves, getting ready for new waves. I know.
I see you've been cleaning up back there and reorganizing. I noticed that a couple of days ago. I forgot.
It's not bad for my ADHD, man, to focus.
Looking good.
But yeah, you're right. I'm gonna pick up Airborne Quick Kick at least on Thursday to get those done, because Quick Kick, as far as I can tell, that one's gonna sell. But hey, you know what I wanted to talk to you about was Aaron, Toylanta. You're back. We saw the lives. You bounced over to us on the weekend, and then we watched you do another live after both days. So what do you want to share and talk about today?
It was probably one of the biggest toy shows that I went to. I know one that is bigger, the MegaCon down in Florida, which I didn't make this year. But yeah, man, you talk about like at one point, especially on Saturday, I mean, there was so many people packed into these little rooms that like you could barely breathe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was that packed of people. You could just, the funk was in the air. But yeah, that's how it gets when you get constricted and stuff.
I was gonna say some of those costumes, like the Vipers with the masks and the heavy layers, that's got to start smelling like Doritos and bad.
Not necessarily that. It's not the cosplayers that are because we're kind of preventive. We'll take breaks and whatnot. We try not to sweat, and we're used to doing that. It's the actual people, the amount of people that is concentrated in one area, and you're like this.
It's like it's like you're walking amongst a bunch of comic book guy from The Simpsons.
It can be very claustrophobic. So I noticed at times there was better times like to get out like early or maybe towards the end, or and stuff like that. Sunday was less hectic. I had a lot more fun in the shopping aspect on Sunday than I did Saturday. I just kind of maintained Saturday and helped my booth out. Which brings me to one point. I want to bring up that the donations that we do for it's called Canines for Warriors. Okay, Canines for Warriors, and what it is they pull rescue dogs out of shelters and they train them to help veterans in any way possible. And I think it's a really good donation because not only are you saving an animal out of a shelter, but you're also helping a veteran that needs a companion or maybe disabled and just needs an extra hand to grab things and whatnot that the dog can help with. So I thought that was really cool. Again, it's called Canines for Warriors. If you guys can look it up, maybe give a donation sometime. And that's what the GI Joe Finest, that's our charity that we sit there and just raise money for that.
And Aaron,
that's a good charity. It's a good cause.
Thank you. I thought it was too. It's almost defeating two birds with one stone. You're saving a dog and you're saving a veteran at the same time.
And you talked about that there on the weekend during your live stream on Saturday. And I believe it was the Saturday stream you talked about it. And I was really moved by that, man, as a veteran for one. And it's a guy that I don't have a service animal. My kind of stuff didn't really require it. I got a service herb. But the service animal is people put it under a lot of scrutiny and criticism without actually looking into the different aspects of what's involved with service animals and how they provide the support.
Right.
So I found that entire charity, they all bring something very valuable to the table. So I thank you for putting that one on this stream today, making sure you covered that today, man.
Thank you for letting me pop it in there and letting y'all check it out because it really is a good donation. Other things that at Toylanta, I met the guy from Toy Federation, Ryan. I believe his name's Ryan. You guys watch Toy Federation?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Wow, does he get so many toys into his shop? And it was cool because like again, that's like meeting Punk with Toys or somebody, famous to me that I've been watching for so long. And I was starstruck and I cracked a deal with him. I did a trade. So that was really fun and really cool to do. I don't know if I can show you. I'll show you guys what I got from him. How about that? I'll show you real quick.
Oh, guys, this is a special moment.
I've been watching that show for a while. I like him. I like seeing the stuff that comes into his shop.
Oh,
I think he's a kind of odd, but I mean, I like the dude. I'm hoping to meet him. I'm sure he's going to be at Joe Fest, so I want to meet him myself.
Yeah. And he lays down the reality of it. If you guys are going to, when people go to sell pieces of the collection, he can only give a percentage, so he can make his profit or whatever. And it's a sad reality sometimes. That's why when you do sell pieces of your collection, or you have to, it's probably better that you sell them individual and sell them by yourself. It may take longer, but if you're looking for a certain amount of money, but when you go to dump your toys off somewhere like that, it only expects, I imagine 50% of value.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky, something similar to like what a pawn shop would do or something like that. But real quick, this is what I picked up, man. This is what I got from him.
Oh, what are we looking at? I can't
Oh,
see.
it's that War Duke.
The
Is it
War
Duke?
Duke, man,
Yeah.
from Mecca.
Hang on, I'm gonna give you the whole screen here, buddy, because even I can't see it there. Oh, look at him.
Oh, that looks good.
Bro, I love
I
this
remember
guy.
that character.
Oh, and he fluctuates on eBay. I mean, like he's going for like 70, 80 bucks right now. You know, he's
Yeah.
sometimes he's up, sometimes he's down, and he's hard to find. I'll give you that. I have a hard time trying to find him. And of course,
Hey
here's
guys,
my.
while we drink that in, I just want to apologize to the 15 of you in the chat for not staying on top of the chat, guys. It's
Oh, sorry guys, me too.
we're pushing a lot into this hour. We've got a few things to cover, but just trust me, we are reading along. I get the jokes going on in the sidebars. I think it's awesome that you guys have that. But War Duke. So tell me something that made that you did a trade for that, and then like
that was a real special toy that I've been hunting, the 7-inch War Duke and everything. And I did a trade, you know, with Toy Federation, so I got to meet him. He let me do a quick video. There's going to be a video on my review and stuff. And right here I'm holding my miniature War Duke, and that's why that toy meant so much to me, because I had this was my ultimate bad guy for all of my battles, you know, whether it be Joe's, Star Wars, or whatever. This was the bad guy that I always went to no matter what, just because.
So that's your original one from when you were a kid.
This isn't the original one, but it is the vintage. I unfortunately I cut the wing off of mine, and I did end up losing my original somewhere along the line. But
sucks.
I did repurchase another one. But yeah, that's what I was like in the movie Beastmaster, where that end guy who has this helmet very similar to this, and I think it gets cut off. One of the things gets cut off. That's what I did when I was a kid. And in fact, I even got him to tell. I got to tell him the story, and you know, it was a cool moment. I got to meet a famous person that I've been watching on YouTube for a long time. I got a toy that I really wanted, and I got to tell a childhood story in the process. So
was he when you were there, when you were talking to him, was he or any of his crew filming? Is there a chance you might turn
you know
up
what
one of his episodes?
I was looking and oh my goodness, did he have all kinds of content, not only me walking around in the Cobra outfit, but oh wow, he could have filmed a whole brigade, but I did not see any filming. Now if there was maybe cameras positioned, I don't know, but I did not see an actual filming person. But it would have been
usually
great.
You know, got somebody that when they come in to do a trade or something at the store, you know, he's got somebody that follows him and gets the good angles and stuff.
And
I
the
didn't know
only
if maybe he had that.
Yeah, the only reason I did it is because I seen someone else trading, and I was like, oh, I got some stuff in the truck. I said I was starting to look around, and then I found the War Duke down there on the bottom shelf. I was like, oh, I was like, hang on.
Did you say Wartooth?
It's War Duke. It's the
Wartooth.
yeah.
You said Wartooth.
Dungeons and Dragons War Duke.
Yeah. Right on.
All right. Well, Crow, we're in the 30 minutes. You wanna get into?
Well, wait. Before we do, I think we do have time just to at least address it because it came up in the chat so much the other day. So, guys, we understand, and I think we're all nodding our head in agreement. Yeah, we're having a blast doing this. I think coming up with a nickname for this trio is something everybody could have a poke at. I think we got time. Did you come up with anything? I know you had something, but what about yourself down south? Did you come up with any funny nicknames for Southern style for this?
Not yet. I've been kicking around. I mean, a few, not really, because the one that keeps coming to my mind we can't use. So, well, it's not obscene. It's just kind of already taken, and I don't want to be any kind of variation of that.
What is it? We gotta hear it now.
Maybe
I was thinking first thing that come to mind for me was Cabal or something Cabal, but I'm not even touching that because that's the big time Mythic Legions community, and I don't want to be accused of trying to steal No Thunder from those guys. I just always thought that was a cool nickname for a group of usually bad guys. We're not bad guys, but y'all are being all sunshiny and shit, and I want
Grumpy Bear.
So if I come up with something, I'll let you know. I don't know. I know
Oh, you
got
and
a
I
few
think
things.
so alike. We do. We think so alike, buddy. I am the
Yeah.
same way. I'm like, come piss rain on this. You know, it
Yeah.
darken this shit up.
You see this cup? It's half empty, not half full.
Yeah, and I gotta clean it. Fuck off. Pardon me. Hey, so the toy enhancer's gotta have some. I know one that you
Yeah.
mentioned to us earlier.
Yeah, I mean, me and Down South were joking around, and I was like, "Hey, man, we should call it the Aaron and Down South Super Crow Show, man." You know, and he's like, "I kind of like the ring of that," you know. And then I came up with Rad Toy Topics, which is Ryan, Down South, and Ryan, Aaron, and Down South, so Rad Toy Topics. But those were my two that I spooled around so far.
When you talk about it like the Toy Friends kind of stuff, I was picturing back in the day watching the old Super Friends, and Apache Chief just always, and there's always some episode where Apache Chief has to do that, or the Wonder Twins have to do something silly. I saw the Moss Man voiceover, and they're like, yeah, Down South could have fun doing little skits about that.
Oh my god!
You guys know I have that whole dark spin on my Joe shelf though, right? Like I came up with a few. I'm proud of myself for the Joe rabbit hole I went on since 2023, getting caught up and trying to catch up on the cartoons.
Yeah.
Mine aren't jokies at all. Mine are more just references. I don't know. I think one of them is like you, Down South, where it's like, yeah, I would be stepping too close to something nobody wants to talk about right now. But I was thinking watchdogs. Do you guys remember the relevance of the word watchdog to G.I. Joe?
Watchdog?
No.
What is it?
Watchdog.
So in the episode Pit of Vipers, which was another consideration I had, Watchdog was the computer that they all had to
No Viper.
No pits
no
of
Viper.
Yeah, Viper. No. Right. So I thought of Watchdogs for that and some other variation like that would joke around with that. And I also thought of just the term, because Joe headquarters is the pit, we could call ourselves a pit crew. But we have to open that up to the chat to see if anybody over the next little while gets it.
Well, Punk's got Punk's Pit, so
Punk's Pit, and the Viper, we know.
Yeah.
Hey, there's some good ones in the chat right now. If you guys look, Crimson Vader had Crimson Crow Trio. Woody 222 said Joe Bros. Joe Bros.
I'm following along here.
I like that. Crimson Crow Cable.
Toy Troop. Yeah, I'm following.
Toy Troop. I like that. The triple C's. What's the triple C's mean, Roman Graham?
Yeah,
there's only one C.
Order of imagination. You see what I mean? If we open it up to the chat, I think over the next little while we're gonna get
Woody.
I like Joe Bros, man. I think that's pretty cool and easy to remember and would stick.
Yeah.
I'm not big on Joe Bros.
Yeah, no.
Which of us gets to Google?
Of course, Grumpy Bear would not want Joe Bros.
Yeah, I just want to make sure there's no adult movies called Joe Bros that I need to be concerned about.
Yeah, they are. Right? They're probably on that top shelf.
I never thought of it that way. It doesn't sound good no more.
Behind the green door. Yeah, Shane, exactly. There's also people that use that negatively.
Yeah, and Shane brings up a good point. Would this be picking a fight with Bobby Vala at that point when he calls everybody Joe Bros?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we could call it not Vagiverse.
Crow 7088 Shock Troopers. Yeah, that's cool. I like that, but that's for personal reasons. Hey, I gotta show you guys. Speaking, I was telling you about backgrounds and everything. We'll sit on this. I think the three of us, everybody, we'll get something decided, and we'll decide what we'll do about that.
That's good, Woody.
Let's just enjoy the show. But I have representations of you here. So there's Aaron up on my latest diorama shelf.
There I am. I don't know how I got there, but I'm there, man.
Oh, well, we're going to talk about how you got there in a bit. And then Our new friend down south there, I had to represent you with Clutch, and I think that's going to stick, buddy, because we're so like-minded on that character. Good timing
Yeah,
on
that'll work.
Clutch or rock and roll.
I thought of it
might
rock
be-
and roll too.
Well, we're never gonna get cross country, so
Yeah, you know, I would say cross country if he was out there, buddy.
I'd
Oh, what-
volunteer cross country if he was out there.
They'll give us cross country in a deluxe set with the Manta windsurfer or something. It'll
With
just
the
be
Havoc.
stupid deluxe.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm representing myself for today as my black hooded criminal Cobra Commander, because I know that there's a couple guys in the chat that liked it, and just saying hi to Loki, let them acknowledge that we're there. And right away, Riley.
Loki.
All right. But yeah, down south. Did you have anything else you wanted to add about that Techno Viper that you just reviewed for this, now that you've sat back and loaded your video?
Yes,
Any
I didn't
updates
get
on-
a chance to see your video yet, buddy. But I'm
yeah. I
going.
knew you guys. I knew you guys probably wouldn't because
And
it was,
I've been
you didn't
having
have time to
technical
watch it all.
difficulties loading videos today. I just figured out I needed to turn my phone off and back on.
No, he's a very, very cool figure. He's a perfect update to everything that that I hope the
blow that
figure
up,
would have
bro.
been.
No, that's me.
Oh, wrong one. Cluster
know
of
there's-
cobras. Like
There's
that.
been some debate on the backpack whether the tanks go at the top or the bottom. They need to go at the bottom because the port where the hose goes in, it's got one on each side, and it puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again. But you don't have a lot of the hose. That needs to be about another third as long, maybe, to get him into
Yes.
some good poses. Yeah, Loki, he needs another tube so he can connect one of the tools along
A
with his
flexible tube.
whatever that gun is supposed to be. He's a good figure. He's a little loose there, but not bad. I mean, nothing that's going to affect posability. He's not like Firefly loose that some people got. You know, I know Crow don't like this figure, but he really is cool. And it's been mentioned before, I'm not the first, but man, he looks like he's a Scooby-Doo villain close up
Yeah.
with the eyes. I love it.
He looks more evil, man, and I'm all for that, you know. But
He
looks
does.
more
He looks
threatening
sinister.
than the original. Yes,
Yeah.
I like it.
It's not
I
so
got
much
him.
that I'm not looking forward to having them and seeing what other people see in it. That happens every damn time I have a figure. I'm like, oh, this one. Then I unbox it. I'm like, yay. Right. I know the Techno Viper will impress on my hand. I'm not negative.
Nice.
on
Oh
that.
yeah, there's the comparison.
Yeah.
And now my original one does have a broken dick, but it happens as we get older. So
Is the vintage? Hey, if it's got a broken dick, you can send it to me. I'm gonna fix it. And yeah.
You're the
Yeah,
enhanced.
but
We'll leave it at that.
Give us
fixed
some
them. I'll
enhancements.
pin drill it and remold you a new one.
No, but I played with this dude right here a lot when I was a kid, and he was this is my cousin Pop Blender. This is his favorite, like Viper type trooper. His favorite was the Ill, but like anything Viper, this was his, and we had a blast playing with that figure when we were a kid. But no, I recommend picking him up. He's a good figure. They have seemed to with this wave. Of course, I've only seen two, but in hand, but like the joints and stuff seem a lot tighter. It seems like they're going away from jacked up elbows and knees and hips to just the waist piece, it being a little bit loose. But if that's it, I mean, I can deal with that. The weapons are gummy, but they're not as gummy as what we've seen. So, yeah, Crimson Vader, he looks like a Cylon. I always thought that too. Woody, the OG one, had two hoses. I don't remember two hoses with the original.
Yeah, the OG did have two hoses.
Did he? Okay.
Yep.
I don't remember that. So no,
They were
that's
long.
it. Yeah. No, that's it. I wish I'd had time to open the other ones. Like I said, Airborne was one that I really, really wanted. I'm looking forward to Airborne.
Yeah.
So I hope to get them out. I'm going to try and do a review on one of them tomorrow after work. I don't think I'll get both of them open and make it in time for your stream, Aaron. So I'm going to try, though.
No worries, bro. You pop in anytime, man. That's what a live stream's for, man, for people to pop in at their own convenience. You know, I don't ever expect anybody to waste all their time on
well, man, yours, you have fun. Yours is fun.
I appreciate.
I wanted to ask you though something. I've seen some complaints with that. I don't know if it'll show up, but I've seen some people that say they don't care for his harness either. But I just always like that figure, and something I'm gonna put in my review is like, he was hard to get here. I didn't have Airborne until I was like 12, and I traded somebody for him. I mean, I was almost completely out of Joe's before I ever even got Airborne. Nobody had him.
Yeah, I never had him.
Yeah,
he was hard to get. One thing, Aaron, I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, go ahead, down south.
Well, it was about Toylanta. I was going to message you about it, and I knew you were busy, so I figured I'd just ask you tomorrow night. Really, what did they have any of the Monster Force there?
You know what? I didn't see it, but I honestly, like, I wasn't trying to look for it. Like, it didn't slap me in the face. I'm sure it was there. Man, you'd be like surprised at like how much stuff you missed. And even like my second or third pass through, I was seeing stuff, and I was like, but I didn't. I was all over Four Horsemen table too, and man, I didn't.
Telling you, man. Four Horsemen ain't no
bro.
joke.
They blew my mind over the weekend.
They're driving Lamborghinis today.
Yeah, that figure is awesome, man. Yeah, bro. I didn't. I got your message late on the other figure that you told me to look for, and I was already broke like by time you told me that. I was like,
yeah, that's fine, man. I
would have picked it
no
up.
Big deal.
I had a little budget with me, you know. Mommy sent me out with only so much.
Yeah, I think everybody in the chat that day was all in the same boat, going, "Yeah, don't you wish you were there, because he's got a noose on his wallet today."
Oh, bro.
But
I would have.
That's what I liked about the Sunday video. The Sunday
never
video I thought was really good. Yeah, exactly. Baroness would have exiled you.
Oh yeah.
But your Sunday video talked about where to get the deals and why the strategy was there. And I think as a first-time guy that's going to Joe Fest, that was really good to throw in there.
Yeah, there is a strategy that you need to come in there with.
Sorry,
game plan. But yeah. Well, Crow, what's in the box, man? What's in the box?
There we go. Sorry. Yeah, hey, we got I think we're timing this well. We gave me a little bit of time at the end here to go over this mystery box I've been talking about. And like I said earlier, this is it's from you, isn't it?
Full screen yourself, Crow. Put yourself on full screen. Put yourself on full screen.
Yeah, do full screen, buddy.
All right. Well, how many are we near a school zone? Okay, no, I can do that. Hang on. There's me. Okay. All right. So so I got the courier today, and definitely as you guys know, Aaron and I keep playing silly games of tag that keeps getting worse and worse, and we're going to put an end to it very soon. For Joe Fest.
I don't believe you. I call bullshit.
Know something that's in this box, but it feels like, Aaron, you did more.
Hey, you call it games of tag. I call it loads of fun.
Yeah. But I gotta say, man, there's something going on different in the U.S. with postage. You guys are getting hit way worse than we are. So I'm glad I have some information on you, because I know how to get you back a little bit more now. And you'll have to know. Should I read this later? But, very kindly note. I'm going to show everybody if you can read.
I kept it simple. You can't read that chicken scratch.
Oh, I can, buddy. I can read mine. I can read yours. It says, "Thank you for all the love and support you send me in the channel. Surely blessed all you, my friend. Here, hope your travels were sweet. Sorry you couldn't find any Joes on your adventure. This box will make that better. And then you start talking about the contents, and I don't want to spoil it for myself because I haven't looked down yet. Everybody still with me? Oh, Jesus Christ, Aaron, you went way too far. Okay, no. We talked about... Okay, guys. You know what? I'm going to show these to the guys. How much time do I have? All right. I am going to get you out of here before the punk.
Yep.
And I am
We're
not
running
going
on
to
15
monopolize the
minutes.
screen very long. Okay. I got some good old garbage pail kids.
Oh yeah,
Because
you can have
I've
fun
tuned into
opening
those screens. Remember when they were 25 cents? And now we all get to have gum.
Yes.
Is it the
There's
same
there and
package?
there.
All right. So does the gum need analysis at a lab?
Yes,
I
I would get it.
I got that sitting over here
Oh.
too.
Darren's got his so we can trip
Son
when
of
I
a-
go to his house.
Okay. So this is well beyond what we talked about. So I made fun of when down south when you sent that truck over and good on you to him, and now he's got to do another one up. He used all those ram guns, eh? So I know now where the ram.
No ram guns.
There we go. Yeah. So
Strip the gun for parts.
sorry, buttonology here. So yeah, Night Forest repaints. Do you think people are going to be upset about that? Oh my God, Aaron.
I can't wait to see what you
All
do
right,
with it.
and you know one thing I'm still waiting on from you, Aaron, is that picture of your Motu stuff, so I know where to start dropping
yeah.
a lot of Motu.
I gotta do that.
You're my only teacher in that. And I did ask him for a Duke, guys, but instead of a Duke, I also got the sidecars for the Ram, in which I can put anything but a Gatling gun, and I know why. But we'll triple down with some conversion over the next little while of how many ways
There
you
you
pick
go.
thank you.
Everywhere.
Now this one is effing awesome, and it of course came unboxed, but I am so happy, Aaron. I am.
Do you have
I
that
owe
one?
you so much for this, guys. I have a snow serpent finally, and it's awesome because I may have a line on another one soon that I can come by with the box. Somebody else is doing me a solid. So again, when you
two is always better than one.
but dude, I can't describe because I was looking at my winter collection going, yeah, okay, you can build your own Joes, but you can't substitute Snow Serpent Infantry. They were just the big figure of the year, weren't they? Right.
And that's how I felt, Crow, is I know you're a northern guy. You need some northern cobras.
Absolutely. And for those of you guys that don't know, as soon as me and Aaron started talking, one of the sneaky devil things he did was he observed my collection and noticed how shy of a certain type of cobra I was. And being a big cobra fan, I guess this should have been expected, but to throw in a bat was not, Aaron, at all. Like I said,
Another one. Oh yeah.
When
Go with
you
that
get some of
winter
these-
theme up there.
Gotta have them snow Joes.
yeah.
I
So
love that Arctic bat, man. That's such a badass figure.
Yeah.
and buddy, down south, man, like I know this is something you guys we're getting this, so pardon me how awkward I feel when I'm showing all this. Like I'm surprised I'm not doing 1,000 shades of red. There's no one comes me with feeling blessed, you know that, right? So
You're the
thank
man,
you.
Crow.
And you know I'm gonna find a way to make sure that when I come up there for Joe Fest and you and I meet up, I'm gonna bring a extra bunch of special stuff for you here.
All you gotta bring is yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. And that hat. Bring that hat.
Yeah, bring the hat.
Yeah, the postmen are getting too big of a cut of our relationship here. But this was the one that I did know Aaron was helping me out with. Like, just thank you so much, Aaron. This
You are
anybody
welcome.
Nice.
anybody who's been with my channel for more than a day knows about my thoughts on Beachhead and the unobtainium character that he was for me. And Aaron, I know I'm sure you waffled a reason why it was okay for you to send this, but I know this came as no small sacrifice. And brother, I gotta hit you back. And like I said, I know some ways I'm going to do that. But thank you so much. I cannot wait to review this. Let me get out of the solo screen here.
You are so
nice.
welcome, buddy. And don't worry, I did get a good deal on that Beachhead. I got them in some kind of trade, and I do have a backup, you know, because I collect mint in box and open. So I came across that extra one, and I couldn't think of anybody that would need it more than you, buddy. That's why I wanted to send it out to you.
Well, bro, like I said,
cool.
I have so much I owe your channel just on setting an example and setting a bar and just leading, man. And here's another reason, right? And I find down south, seeing how you guys interact the same way. We Canadians, we sit back and we hear the term, that Southern generosity, that Southern spirit, and holy crap, am I ever seeing it from you guys?
That's how we do.
Yeah, buddy, it's fun. I'm so glad you went live and I got to see you open it up and everything, man. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate you inviting me into it.
And yeah, sorry to the chat, guys. Obviously, my hands were tied. Now I am the guy adminning this chat. Aaron's been helping as much as he can. Everybody's doing the best they can. But thanks very much, guys, for tuning in for that. So, Aaron, you know I'm going to be busy doing reviews. And you know what? I did a bat review a while ago, but I'm going to do another one because I've learned so much more about the line since, right?
Yeah.
But, and that snow serpent and everything. Oh my gosh, you're keeping me busy, buddy.
I'm glad I could help you out, bro.
And I was asking you about whether or not you were able to find a retro Snake Eyes for a good reason, is because there's a couple places out here I have a line on now that may have them available again, and I want to take advantage if you didn't find one to try and get one. So
that is still the unattainable for me. I haven't pursued it hardcore, but that is the missing link in my collection. That and the retro Zartan are the missing links.
You get him on Walmart, or are you just waiting to hunt him down? That's where I ordered mine. No, I got mine from Pulse.
Here's the thing. Oh, you got it from Pulse?
Man,
yeah, they popped back up. They I got him and Storm Shadow together. They popped back up in.
I don't know why I cannot order
November
through my Walmart app. I've even deleted it and reloaded it, and it still won't. I can order from my wife's, and that's where I've gotten all my Walmart, and I have to ask her and stuff. And I got, Storm Shadow and all those other characters from Walmart, and I kept asking her and asking her. I just don't want to ask her again, man. That's what it came down to.
Yeah, well, I want to open my retro Zartan. I'm not opening all the retro characters. I haven't opened him or Storm Shadow because I already have a version of those open. Yeah. I don't need two, but I think that retro Zartan is the best looking out of all the Zartans we've got. I've got the Master Disguise one, and it's cool. I mean, but that retro, man, with the bluish shield and the green eyes, like that's my Zartan. Yeah.
And
I love that figure.
With the retro collection, I mean, I have them hanging on pegs in my room. I keep them on card. I like looking at the whole card and everything.
Yeah, I moved them when I moved this stuff around the end of last week and this weekend. I put them back there where you can actually see them. They were right here, but I moved them around and put them back there so I can actually see them when I walk in and look at the shelf.
Oh, look at that.
Keep the card.
Yep.
I open mine. Yeah, I still keep the ones I open.
Yeah, me too.
No, the reason I brought it up also, Aaron, is because and for our viewers here in Ottawa or in Canada in general, have a look on Amazon. If you're a Prime member on Amazon, the Canadian link to it, I believe I was seeing retro Snake Eyes on there, and it was a pretty fair price, about $10 under what you're used to seeing it at. So I'm going to try and jump on that as soon as possible, but also Toys R Us up here is starting to support them again. So there's it up here, and I just wanted to check on that.
How we doing on time, guys? I got my I don't see my time.
Well, I got
You have 6 minutes.
minutes.
So
You know he ain't gonna start on time anyway.
Yeah.
but I think all of us, we're all over 40 at least here. I'm being nice to myself, but I'm sure we can all use a bathroom break and a little bit of a mood top up before we tune into punk.
I need a coffee for sure.
Yeah. Let the
Already got that covered.
Down south. Lucky dog.
Yeah. So Aaron,
I need to just move my Keurig in here.
Yeah. Any closing thoughts from we'll start with down south. Any closing thoughts from you before we end it for the night?
No, man, not really. Just gonna try and get these videos out for the rest of this wave, and hopefully I hear something on Duke and Scarlet. I didn't order Recondo, but I hadn't seen anything on Duke and Scarlet, so just try to get these open, do some videos, and keep trying to rearrange this room to get it how I like it. And everybody, hope you have a good week.
Right on, and thanks very much for making it. I know time was a factor for you tonight, but I really appreciated you sharing that time with us and with me.
Yeah, man, appreciate you having me on.
Appreciate that. We'll do that again. And Aaron, anything from you tonight?
Just thank you guys for tagging along at the toy convention with me this weekend. Thank you for hearing me out about canines for warriors. Please go donate if you get a chance. Shane Brayla, I need to talk to you about that $35 War Duke that you got, because you're gonna throw up in your mouth when you find out what I traded for it. But yeah, Shane hit me up on Messenger. I just seen that in the comments. But thank you guys for having me, and I love the trio idea, and whatever name we go with, it's good for me, bro.
All right, and yeah, Aaron, I could waste 5-10 videos just constantly thank you. You know where my heart is. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worry. I know you appreciate it, Crow. I just want you to enjoy it.
I'm gonna find a way to extract my revenge, but our channels don't do that. But I also want to appreciate you for being available tonight. I know you're also a busy guy with a lot of projects, and we are gonna let everybody go to the Punk with Toys, but I want to say thanks to everybody in the chat for joining us tonight. I'm sorry we couldn't give you more responses, more direct questions. Next time we get together, we'll work on that for sure. And Loki Wartooth, you've helped our channel, so I just want to spend a special thanks out to you, and I'm glad things are looking up for you this week. Guys, go see Punk.
Go see Punk, guys. Happy B-Day, Turkish Murphy.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, you guys. See you in the chat.